Old man Bedface. Oh, yeah, howdy there.
Yeah, I like a pallets.
Yeah, well, thank you.
The house shop?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I hold on to all my pallets around here. Name's Peter Pallet. It's French.
Really shop.
Oh, French. It's French. French.
Nice to meet you there, Mr. Wilson. And what's your name there? Find
My
yourself.
name's Wilmer Figel.
Well, nice to meet you there, Mr. Figel.
This is Little Bill.
Yeah, I'm Bill Burns.
Well, howdy there, Mr. Little Bill Burns. How's it going there?
Oh, it's going all right. We're just, making deliveries for the festive season.
But we saw you had those fancy pallets, and we are, as they say, pallet activists.
That's right.
You're a pallet activist. What exactly now is a pallet activist?
Well, basically what it is a protector of pallets and pallet safety and little pallet children and all the pallet needs. I got these two into it long ago when I first met them, and then I told them about my special pallets.
Pallet children and pallet special needs, huh?
That's right, like the PPS.
Well, far be it from me to be rude here, gentlemen, but I think you might have been hit on the head with a couple of packages there in your truck now.
Well, probably so. I did get hit one time, but...
You must have, because, pallets are pieces of wood, and they're quite profitable around here. I don't know what you're talking about with rats or anything.
Why do people always say that?
It's an inanimate object.
What are you talking about?
You're just calling them a
Pallets
piece of wood.
are feelings
How would I
too.
like it? How would you like it if I called you just an ugly man with an ugly hat?
Well, I might be an ugly man with an ugly hat, but I tell you, son, I sure am rich, thanks to those there inanimate objects we call pallets.
What?
What? You make money off of these pallets?
Well, sure. There's a big old business in buying and selling pallets now.
That's
Sell them to
slavery.
the highest bidder.
You're supposed to give them away as gifts. They're gifts to this world.
They ain't no gifts. They're pieces of wood that you stack boxes on.
What?
You should never stack anything on them besides other pallets.
And
Well,
they
I tell
get
you what,
cold
boys,
and they
I
need
don't know
love and
what
nurture.
kind of stuff you've been smoking or what kind of voodoo, whatever y'all are in, but the pallets around here, that's just a good supply and demand.
I do not smoke. Okay, I don't do that. So, hold on.
You looking at him? He hasn't smoked in years, and now he's
Yeah.
pulling one out because you're stressing him out.
I don't typically smoke, but you're making me upset here.
Well, now, I don't understand why y'all so upset about some wood, and it's cheap wood on top of that. It's not even very strong
What?
wood.
What if we call? He just called them cheap, Little Bill.
Sir,
I
could you
can't even.
kindly put that cigarette out? It hurts my
I
lungs.
can't even do this.
it's
I
all right.
won't stand for this. I can't. I can't talk to people like this, Wilmer.
We're not calling you. We're not calling you like your family cheap or your mom a cheap person. Like this
Well,
is
I
You
just
are
should
blind.
hope not. I don't know how I've offended you, though, boys, but I think you got the wrong idea about these pallets up here. They're wood, boys. They're wood.
No, they're
I think
feelings.
you're
Pallets are
blind.
feelings.
I think you're blind.
Well, I think you boys are a few screws loose in the old noggin. You understand?
Joke's on you. I don't have any screws up here.
Oh boy. Next thing they be doing is saying that buttons are coins or something. I swear.
What?
They are
Is he
coins.
attacking your butt?
Sir, buttons are the
That's a
best
whole other
currency.
thing.
Yeah.
You're not about to start
Buttons
with the
are
buttons.
currency.
Now, I was just making that up off the top of my head. Are you meaning to tell me you three boys actually think buttons are currency?
Oh, yeah.
We don't think we know.
Yeah, they know. Like the circle
fact-
buttons are the most valuable. The blue ones,
Right.
which are also
ahead, Wilmer.
circle, are sometimes even more valuable. But then you
Yep.
go to square ones. Square ones can really change in value. It just
That's
depends on
right.
the time of year. The triangle buttons, though, that's where you really start talking. Because then you're
Mhm,
thinking, what could I use those for? Triangle buttons. But then you also have the square and circle but brown buttons. Those are also sometimes a little bit valuable. But then
That's
you've
right.
got the square red buttons. Okay, I'm just hearing you out. What are your thoughts on square red buttons?
Don't forget about the square yellow buttons.
Okay,
Well, my thought on buttons is they're good for closing your shirt or keeping your pants together. But as money, I tell you what, boys, I've heard it all. I heard it all. Why?
We worked at the 24/7 just a few days ago. Now we've been fired since because it got robbed a couple times and all. But we worked there and we were using buttons as a form of payment.
and someone stole the buttons. Like someone robbed us to get
Right.
buttons.
But then another guy paid in buttons. It could have been the same guy. We don't know.
Yeah, I have never heard anything so moronic in my life. But I tell you what, boys, I'm going to teach you a lesson right now about currency. See, I'm about to walk in here to this mega mall and talk to the general manager, set myself up a little system of business, whereas I pick up the pallets and they pay me to do so, and then I go resell the pallets somewhere else to the highest bidder. Now, you boys can watch me make real money, not button money.
What? You used a
This
bunch
is
of big
kinda-
words there, and I didn't understand most of it besides saying that you're going to take these pallets from their homes.
I'm going to take these pallets from these places of business. They don't want them stacking up out back. Now they pay good money for somebody to get rid of them. And like I said, I sell them right on to the next business for the highest cost I
You're
can
going to
get.
separate them. They're with your loved ones right now. If you sell them apart, they're not going to be with them anymore.
Ah, boy, I tell you what, now, boys, y'all are talking funny now, but I got some business to do, so if you'll just excuse me, I'm going to go make some real money.
Oh, okay, mister.
Where, what the hell? Somebody done take all my pallets out of the back of my truck. What the? It's those boys, those activists or whatever. I swear to God, I'm gonna call the police. They're in my business now. They're in my business. Get yourselves back here with my pallets. Boy, screw the police. It's time to take matters into my own hands. Yeah, well. Found my pallets. Well.
How do you walk?
Look who stole my pallets.
What?
No,
Your
it's, no,
pallets.
it's talking about.
Well, I just find it very funny that I walk in there to make a deal about pallet retribution. And I walk in and all my pallets are gone after you three loony bins right here. we're all preaching about pallets being alive and paying money with buttons and everything else. Now, where are my pallets?
But the police probably walked away.
We grabbed the pallets from the back of the.
The police
No,
walked away.
go on here. You grabbed the pallets from the back of the what? Finish your sentence there.
The Mega
They walked
Mall.
away.
Yeah, from where at the Mega Mall, young man?
The docks.
I don't believe so. I believe you took all those pallets out of the back of my truck.
Or they maybe
Wilmer.
replaced the pallets we took. Little Bill, did you go back and take his?
Wilmer, can I talk to you over here for a minute?
Sure, we're gonna have a sidebar. Please talk to Billy. Billy, show him your moves.
When you told me
I tell you what moves you need to show me there, Mr. Billy. You need to show me what's in the back of your little postal van over here. And if there's pallets back there, then we're gonna have a whole lot of trouble.
Okay, so
So, this is my moves. You like my moves?
Billy's
Do I have
making his
moves?
moves.
You like my
Okay.
moves?
He's
Little Bill,
distracting.
I want you to get
The
in
only
there and
moves I
start
want to
driving.
see is pallets
Okay.
being moved back into the back of my truck.
Okay,
Yep,
You like my
okay,
moves?
yep. Gonna
we're
do
gonna work
that.
right on that.
Boys, you don't know who you're messing with. You don't know who you're messing with. I'm gonna give you a little while to get those pallets back. If not, you're gonna find out why they call me Peter Pallet, the Pallet King of San Andreas.
Pallet.
How's it going there, Chester?
It's going okay.
Well, I'll tell you, there's some boys there that stole some pallets from me, and we're gonna go get those pallets.
I don't think they have any right to take your pallets.
They sure don't. They've done mess with the Pallet King of San Andreas, so I hope you've got yourself a fine little weapon on you.
I have a nice little piece.
Good, because these boys sure don't know what they've done mess with. All right. Last time I saw them, they were driving 3 vans. It looked like a Amazon van, a post-op van, and another one that slips my mind.
That Go Postal van.
Go Postal, that's it. We're gonna go get them, and if so, we might even have to kidnap one. You never know.
We could maybe put out like an ad out there on the Greg's list for pallets and see if they want to come get them.
Well, that's probably the smartest idea I've heard yet. We gotta find us a good spot, though.
I mean, we have pallets behind us, don't we? At that little liquor store.
Well, I'll be. Sure is a bunch of pallets right there. Looks like a good spot as any. We gotta find a good hiding spot for the truck, though. Wanna ambush them.
Yeah, we can tuck it back in there maybe. We just don't want them to all come at once. We want one at a time, right?
Yeah, that's what we want. Now, I tell you what, though. They don't know who you are. Why don't you set up the meeting out front there?
I'll be waiting. I'll let you know if they show up.
Sounds like a good plan to me. We're gonna get these pallets back. All
my
right,
gosh.
Now we're gonna negotiate for those pallets that you have stolen from me.
What are you doing?
Well, you see, I take my pallet business very seriously here. And my associate here has volunteered to help me out and get my pallets back. Now,
we have company.
get rid of them. You, sir, on the other hand, you're gonna get in this truck.
What?
That's right. You heard me. You're gonna get in this truck.
What is this thing that you're holding to my head? It's cold.
I see you up there.
This is really cold. What is this that you're holding
I'm
to my
gonna
head?
let you out, go, and you're gonna get right in this
You
truck.
guys
You
gotta
understand
run.
me?
You gotta run or he'll shoot you.
Get in that truck right now. Right now.
Load those pallets,
All right,
boys.
I'm gonna meet you.
Yeah, meet me.
All right.
But where are you taking me?
Somewhere safe now. Now, where are my pallets?
What? I don't know.
Well, you better figure it out real quick there, sonny boy, 'cause I ain't messing around. Well, things are not looking good for you if you don't figure it out here real soon.
Hey, watch it, motherfucker. You know driving there.
Okay.
Now, stay in the truck for 1 second there.
I can't go anywhere. You got me tied in here.
Come on out of there. Come on out of there, sonny.
What's your name, fella?
Oh, this here right here is Mr. Bill Burns.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bill
that's
Barnes.
me.
Get this, he's a pallet activist, whatever that's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I suggest, Mr. Burns, that you start acting on getting me my pallets back.
But they're my pallets.
Oh, see, I think that's where you're mistaken there, Mr. Burns. Those are my pallets.
But if you weren't treating them right.
Oh, they be treated just right. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is holding stuff and making me money. Welcome to the kingdom of pallets, my friend. Take it all in, because this might be the last time you ever see it.
Well, I mean, can we negotiate?
Oh, no, we're not going to negotiate. There's 2 things that are going to happen here.
But I feel my pocket buzzing. It's probably Wilmer.
Oh, you don't want to answer that now. Trust me, you don't want to answer that. All right, Mr. Burns. Where are my pallets?
I mean, I can't give them up like this.
Oh, I suggest you might. Or else you're going to sit here and I'm going to go find your friends.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to have to do that.
Oh, no. See, when I find your friends, I'm not bringing them back here, Mr. Burns. No. I'm going to shoot them.
No, you can't kill them. No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what if I told you where to go? If we got back in the truck and I told you where to go?
What we're going to do is I'm going to send my associate here to go find those pallets. And if you're not telling me the truth, well, then you're going to sit here and we're going to bring one of your friends back. Then we'll take care of him.
I don't know without seeing it. It's a big area, and I have to be there.
Okay, you're going to have to think real hard there. What's around that area?
Well, it's like, like a freight area.
All right, it's a freight area. About where off of what street?
About like, over there, like near where the docks are.
There's a couple of spots where there's docks around here. We're surrounded by water. Better start
Can you
thinking
give
more
us
clearly.
a rough postage?
I mean, I'd have to
Like-
see it, but it's somewhere like in the 40s.
In the 40 range?
Yeah, but I'd have to see it to tell you where it is. Like, it's a random location.
Oh, I'm sure if we find just enough pallets over there, you might settle your debt. And you don't
I
want to
could
owe
show
anything.
you where they all are if you just take me.
No,
I don't
Mr.
like it down
Burns.
here. It smells.
Oh, Mr. Burns, this might be the last place you ever see unless you find me my pallets. So I hope you're telling the truth there.
No, I am. I just feel like we could do this in a civil way.
Oh, Mr. Burns. Bet you didn't think you knew who you were messing with when you and your friends there decided to steal my pallets at the Mega Mall.
I mean, no, I guess I didn't. But I just don't want my pallets to be hurt.
All right, Mr. Burns, there's nothing worse than a crying adult man. Go sit down in one of those seats.
Okay.
While we get this figured out. Come on there. Sit down in one of these chairs.
Can I sit on the couch, or do I have to sit in these plastic hard chairs?
You sit in the plastic hard chair for right now.
Oh, this is awful.
If I find the pallets, you might be moved to a more comfy seat.
That's right, Mr. Burns. Make yourself comfortable. You might be here a while. All right, Chester. You're going to go out there, you're going to find those pallets. Or else, if you find one of their associates, bring it back. If Mr. Burns here can't figure out where the pallets are, maybe his little friend, Mr. Figel, or maybe the idiot over there, what was that, Wilson? Maybe they could remember.
Don't hurt them.
Go find me one of them there, Chester. Bring her back.
Right.
Mr. Burns and I are going to play some cards. All right there, Mr. Burns. So tell me about this pallet activism a little bit more.
Well, basically, you know, the pallets, they've been treated poorly over the years, and you know, I really have taken a liking to them. I used to just, you know, use them for work, and then I realized, wow, pallets have feelings. You know, they take all this work that we put them through, and you know, we're just so rude to them. You know, we throw them around like they're nothing, and we sit them out in the cold, and it's just awful how we treat them. And so I started telling everybody that I love my pallets. I took good care of them. I nurtured them. I kept them warm at night. I brought them in when it was too cold. And, you know, I drove them around so they could see the views. And I just kept them safe. And then now these officers have been harassing me lately about taking them from, you know, putting them into PPS and all. And, you know, I support PPS except for the fact that sometimes they mix the county pallets and the city pallets. And the county pallets are left out because they're old country pallets. And it's just awful for them to be mixed like that, just thrown to the wolves.
Well, I tell you, you really are a few screws loose there.
No, I told you I don't have any screws or anything. Nope, I usually don't even work with screws that much.
Son, there ain't no such thing in this whole world called Pallet Protective Services. I think you were lied to by that officer.
The officer told me that.
I think he was pulling your chain, and probably rightfully so. He might have got a good laugh out of that.
I have no screws and I have no chains to be pulled.
Son, those pallets were taken over to a recycling center or probably some other business, or hell, they're probably in my private stock right now.
No, I don't believe it. I've been looking for them. I've rescued a number on the way.
Son, you've been looking at pallets all wrong. See, pallets ain't living things. No, they're wood. They're made of wood. They got nails in them. That's all they are. They're not alive.
But I don't believe you.
Well, son, I don't know how to tell you any different there, but you're being fooled, or you're dosh gone fool for believing that pallets are alive. They're wooden, my friend. They're nothing but wood. It's a dead tree.
No, I don't believe it.
And you know what those pallets are used for? They stack boxes on them. There's no pallet mommy and pallet daddy and a pallet little toddler running through a sprinkler in the front yard. That doesn't exist there, buddy.
Yeah, yes, it does. We were
By
giving away
gosh,
baby
I
pallets
swear.
earlier. to the good homes.
I think you're smarter than the rest of your friends there, and I think real hard. Do you really think pallets are alive?
Yes.
Think real hard now there, Mr. Burns. Has a pallet ever said, "Hi, Billy? How you feeling today?" Has it ever stood up and shook your hand? By
No,
God, has a
but-
pallet ever taken you out and gotten you a beer?
What?
Exactly. There ain't no pallet that's ever done that. Have you seen a pallet walk across the street?
No.
Well, you hold on a second. My
drove
associate's
across the
calling
street.
me.
Okay.
I hope you got some good news there, Chester.
Bad news for, what's his name over there?
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
I'm out here and I'm not seeing any kind of pallet anywhere.
Well, now you don't say.
Our friend wasn't being very truthful
Well.
now, was he?
It'd be a darn shame if those pallets just stood up and walked away from there, but then again, they can't do that. They're not alive.
Oh, no, they are not.
All right, well, did you see any of his friends snooping around?
Not so far, but I'm keeping my eyes
right.
peeled.
All righty then. Well, I tell you what you driving out there, Chester?
I'm driving a mule, just one of the box trucks.
All right, well, why don't you bring it on back here and let's load Mr. Burns up here and go find his friends, because I think Mr. Burns needs his memory jogged a little bit.
Wilmer has the key.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
All right, I'll see you when you get back here. Well there, Mr. Burns. It looks like your memory still is a little bit fuzzy. But don't worry, we can help you out with that.
But Wilmer has the key.
Wilmer has the key, all right. Now, Wilmer was that one with the hat, wasn't he?
Yeah, the one
With the cowboy hat, kind of like mine?
Similar to yours, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're just going to go get old Wilmer and see if we can't get that key out of there. And then you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to shoot him.
No, don't shoot Wilmer.
Oh, I'm going to shoot there Wilmer there. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put him on a stack of about 10 pallets down there in the Los Santos River, and I'm going to burn it all.
No.
That's right, 10 pallets and your buddy Wilmer up in flames.
No, that's not okay.
Well, that's what happens when you're messing with old Peter Pallet, the Pallet King of San Andreas.
No, you're not no king. You're awful.
You gotta understand there, I am the one who stacks.
This is just not okay.
I don't think you just realized what you messed with, but stand up there, buddy.
Okay.
All right, I want you to look at my friend Chester right there, dead in the eyes. Just walk right on over there.
Which eye? He has a lazy one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's not
be
that way.
suggesting to make fun of Chester's lazy eye. He's pretty sensitive about that.
Oh no, I would never make fun of it.
Yeah, let me see those old hands over there. I'm going to strap these zip ties right on the back of there. I hope you get comfortable there.
But you're.
There we
no,
go.
don't-
Are you uncomfortable there?
Yeah, this is not comfortable at all.
Well, good. I hope that jogs your memories.
It just gives me memories of being in the police cars.
All righty. Hold on one there a second. Chester, you're always getting in the way.
Apparently.
Now, damn it,
He's in the
Chester.
way again. I mean, you could take Chester. He seems like he's volunteering.
Oh, no. We're going to go find your friend Wilmer since he has the key.
And I know his name is Greg.
Oh, I'm sure you would believe anything like pallets talk and walk and babble like babies.
He told me his name was Greg.
Well, of course he did.
Drag back up.
All right, Chester, let's get him locked up in the back of that box truck and let's go find his friends.
Oh, so cold.
You couldn't park where it was a little more less inconspicuous there, Chester?
I can repark real fast.
There ain't no point now. I'm back here at the back of the truck. Just open it up.
Yeah, of course, this wouldn't be a good time for a police officer to come down the road.
I suggest when Chester opens those doors back there you go, get on up in there. All right, Chester, close those doors. All righty, let's go find your friend. Can you hear me back there?
Yeah, I can.
Loud enough for you back there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
It's cold back here.
I hope we don't go on any bumpy roads.
All right, Chester, let's find these boys. Get our pallets back.
Ooh, I see one of their vans up there. Look at that.
Well, looky there.
No. Which one is it?
It looks like Go Postal thing.
Oh, no, not Wilmer.
Oh, that's Wilmer right there. Well, I'll be. I say, Chester, watch our friend right here. Just let me off.
All right.
Go have a chat with Mr. Wilmer.
Do you want me to just park it?
Yes, park it, make it look inconspicuous there.
All right.
I tell you what, open up that trunk.
All righty.
Step on out here, Mr. Burns.
Okay.
Call your friend Wilmer.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
I want to have him come on over here to the Vanilla Unicorn. And maybe, just maybe, if things go right, I'll let you go.
Okay. Wilmer?
I'm gonna go get in a
Yeah, it's Mobile.
van spot.
I'm at the Vanilla Unicorn. This man says you gotta come over here right now or they won't let me go. I don't know what he wants. He says he just wants you to come and talk this out. No, I don't. I don't think he wants Billy's dance moves, but I think Billy's welcome to join. No, don't dance. Billy's gonna get a shot if he dances. Can you bring some pizza? Okay, just get here as soon as possible. Okay, pizza's coming. Okay, just get here, please. We're behind the vanilla unicorn in the parking lot. Okay.
All right, very good there.
He's bringing pizza from everyone.
Take him hostage.
Alright.
Oh, this is Wilmer.
Yes, Mr. Figel, this is Peter Pallet.
Mr. Pallet, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, but I can't say that the same as for your friend there, Mr. Burns. But that depends on you.
Hurt bit, little Bill.
Now, when you get over here to the Vanilla Unicorn, you park over there by the front, and I want you to walk to your little mail van that you abandoned. And I want you to bring whatever said key for those pallets with you. Do you understand?
Okay. Am I allowed to bring a pizza with me?
You may bring a pizza, but you ought to stand right next to your driver's side door, and if you do anything fishy, I will take care of Mr. Burns.
Okay, it's okay.
You walk to your driver's side door and you
Walk
stay
to
there.
driver's side door and stay there. Okay,
All right.
I understand.
Okay, you do that.
Okay, I'll be with my pizza. Wink.
All righty. Bring him over here, Chef. Do you know the funny thing there about metal, Mr. Burns?
No, I don't know anything funny about that. Not good with jokes.
Normal fire doesn't melt it just as fast. It takes a really hot fire. I don't need to talk to Mr. Filmer, or whatever his name is, Figel. I'll just go sift through the ashes later and get the key.
No, don't do that, please.
You see that nice little red blinking dot right there?
Where?
On the side of that mail truck.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna say hi to your friend here in a second.
Don't try and warn him, though.
It looks a lot like this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm starting to get spooked. There's a lot of cops around here. Put them in the mail truck.
What? No. Please don't do that. Get him.
Go on now, get in there. Get us out of here, Chester. It's hot.
On it.
We gotta get back to Grove Street. Get the pallets that we've missed out on.